players behind the line. Match starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
Match number 2 of what will be 52 total qualifying matches underway in 1771. Leaves the line, heads for the coral reef, scores 7 points each time they place that coral high atop the reef. They've got 14 points up there, plus leaving the line, 17 points just for that alone. There's another 7. That looks like 30 points now coming out of Autonomous. 30 to 15 in favor of the Red Alliance. As 74-70 moves through the cages over on the Blue Alliance side of the field to play defense. 1771 back to the coral reef zone. They got that. Picking it up, scoring high, their alliance partner. 88-49, Storm Robotics doing the same thing as they continue to score. It's now 40 to 29 in favor of the Blue Alliance. 69-10, dancing around with their alliance partner, headed towards the coral zone. As they're trying to pick up coral, 33-29. The Wildbots there as well. 33-29 moves across to the opposite side of the ocean floor. 1771 places that algae in the net on the barge. It's now 51 to 35 with 1:33 left to go in the match as 88-49 pulls the algae, or is trying to pull the algae off of the reef, cleaning up the reef as they rebuild that coral reef. 1771 with more coral in their possession, dropping it on. It falls to the ocean floor. 33-29, they have that coral in their possession. They're going high atop the reef. That's another 5 points. No, but it drops down into the trough. That's worth 2 instead of 5. Now 50-74, dropping 1 in the trough. That's worth 2 points. The Robo Mustangs for the Blue Alliance. This is 69 to 42 with 1:03 left to go. 1771 again with coral in their possession at the reef. They're going to try to score, and they do, as 88-49 spins at the coral zone. They've got coral in their possession. They're going to try to get it onto the reef as 50-74 has coral headed towards the trough, drops it in the trough for 2 points for the Blue Alliance as they get closer to the Red Alliance. It's now 69 to 47 in favor of the Red Alliance with 40 seconds left to go. 69-10 at the coral zone, trying to pick up some of that coral from that human player, dropping it down the chute. 50-74, the Robo Mustangs has that coral in their possession. As 74-70 tries to play defense, they move through the cages back to the barge zone. We're down to 20 seconds, 74-70 at the barge zone on the deeply anchored cage, maneuvering around, trying to keep from getting damaged as the currents are causing that cages to swing wildly on the Red Alliance side of the field. 33-29 with coral. They're trying to get that high atop the reef as some more algae is processed on the Blue Alliance side. 4 points apiece for that, as it's now 84 to 76 at the end of that match. We'll see what happens at the end game as 1771 lifts themselves up off of the ocean floor using that deeply anchored cage. That'll be worth 12 points if they're successful in doing that. They have to stay completely up off of the ocean floor at the end of the match with no part of the robot touching any other box or the ocean floor. All right, match number 2 underway. Our match number 2 results are in as the Red Alliance victorious in that match with a score of 100 to 80. 100, of course, now being the high score of the bar to set here in Albany. The Red Alliance gained 5 ranking points. They gained 14 points or more underneath the barge. They got that barge ranking point. Both the Blue Alliance and the Red Alliance were able to successfully gain the autonomous ranking point, moving their bots off of the starting line and scoring at least 1 piece of coral.